Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica with That Pixie Planner Life, and today we have part 3 of my Disney micro travel planner, and I'm so excited. So if you want to see how we're finishing off this book for my vacation, stick around because that's coming up right now. Planning fam, welcome back to my channel, and I am so excited for today's video. I am finally wrapping up my Disney travel micro planner series. This is the final part 3. If you have not seen the other 2 parts where I start the planner process for it, as well as the middle section, I will put the links down in the description box below so you can go and check those out. And then I'm just gonna kind of talk to you guys for a minute. So last time we left off, we were in the trip details section, which is right here. And we had gone through the Magical Express, and we had gone through the flights, which is all right here. And then we also completed our packing list for the most part. So that is all done as well. So that takes us to the hotel information, which we also completed. And we just filled out the information for the hotel that we're staying at. And that now brings us to our daily schedule. So as I said in the last part 2, this is kind of like the biggest process. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of quickly go over the day and what's planned for that day and how I'm setting that day up. And then I will speed you guys up through setting up that day, just because if I let it go normal, this video would be astronomically long. So, and then I do have a couple of extra things after the daily schedule that we have to work on. So we're not doing fast passes this time. The original fast passes are a thing of the past. They're not doing it anymore. I will leave this in here just because we do have the option with the Genie Pass to add in a fast pass if we wish. But right now I'm just leaving that empty. And then this will be the next part. So I have our advanced dining reservation set up. There's a lot more spots in here than like I probably need, but those are gonna go listed in the stickers. And this is actually the dining credits that we were getting with last time, but we have no dining credits this time. We did not do the dining plan because the dining plan isn't active right now. So this will just come out. Then we've got the food and wine festival snack and food list. Most of this will stay the same, but I am going to add a gluten-free list for my daughter. And then we've got the snacks that I want to try, and then shopping and souvenirs, which probably will change, but I'll take a closer look at it when I get further in there with you. So without further ado, we're just going to get right into the daily schedule. And I've just got another super cute laminated divider card from the Honeybee shop. And then that brings us to the itinerary. So the itinerary page is going to be completely new. I hope that I can find another sticker like this, but we will see. So I am going to pull this out like so. We're going to set this off to the side, and then I'm going to get more micro paper so we can kind of like take this and copy it to the next one. Again, like I said, the daily schedule is going to be completely different. We actually have a much longer trip this time too. But I'm really excited because we're hoping to still meet Aixa and her husband. She has been amazing support for me, both planner journey wise as well as small shop wise, and she has just helped me tremendously throughout the last couple of years grow as a planner and a social media artist and a shop owner, and she's just incredible. And plus I just love her stuff, and we've been talking and getting to know each other a little bit through social media, and I'm really hoping that we'll be able to meet up, even if it's only for a little while. But I know she's super busy. She's got this tremendously profitable business now, and I'm just so happy for her. So So we'll see. Hopefully that will stay. So we're going to converse that over. Let me grab some paper and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys. So I've zoomed you in a little bit so you can really focus in on see what I'm doing. I wanted to just put a PSA really out there really quick. My husband is actually in the other room building something for my office. So if you hear some banging or drilling or things like that, that's just him doing a favor for me because he's amazing. He's always trying to do things to help move my business along and give me what I need, and he's just incredible. So yeah. So the only paper that I have left is actually this striped paper, so we're just going to continue to use this. Ooh, I wants to put it in backwards. So we're going to get that paper out, and we're going to get a piece for that, and I'm just going to set that off to the side. And then I have this washi, and I honestly don't remember where I got this from. I got it from a small shop, I think from the UK. But it's just like a really fun, it's just a really fun Disney print washi. You've got like a headband, Mickey ears, Mickey cotton candy, Mickey balloons, just really cute. So we're gonna use that. And I have my Joann's Mega Book out because in this sticker book, there are the timestamp strips, and I really need those. So we're going to be using those. And then I also am hoping I can find, you guys can't see this mess, but I have like a ton of washi over here. If I can find those stickers, I've got these two right here. This is the one that I used from last time. Oh, good. So I have this one, which would look super cute with this washi. So I'm thinking maybe we'll just use that one. I do have this one, which is like a villains one, which would be cute too, because we're going during Halloween. But the problem that I have with these is I need a special marker. Yeah, like a Sharpie, like a really good Sharpie marker pen type thing, because it's a different material than these stickers. And I really don't feel like messing around with that right now, even though the purple would look really cute. But we're gonna go with this one, since I do have one left. I'll kind of like quickly try to walk you through this one just because it shouldn't take as long. But my original page was the dates of the trip, and then I have like the schedule, so like what we're doing on each day, and then I have the itinerary, like things that we really wanted to focus on. Our main goal is Rise. My husband has been, you know, my husband doesn't ask for much, and he's been dying to ride this ride. And although I love Mandalorian, but although I'm not like a Star Wars fan, like I've never followed the stories or anything, the ride itself in Galaxy's Edge just looks amazing, and I cannot wait to do that. If we wake up Epcot morning and are able to get a reservation for Ratatouille, fantastic, but I'm not going to be like bumming out if we don't get on it. There's always the next time. So yeah, so I'm gonna list, just like I did here with like our main goals, I'm gonna list them on my next one. I do believe I have some more itinerary stickers in my travel sticker book, so I will pull that as well. That's it. That's basically how this is going to work. So now that you have the gist of how I'm going to plan this sheet, I'm going to speed you guys up so you can watch me put it together, and then I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I have finished the itinerary and I think it came out perfect. I love the look of the first one, so I'm glad I was able to recreate that seamlessly. And I don't know, just writing this just gets me super excited. Usually like I just write like MK because it is the 50th celebration. But I'm going to, on the reverse side, just use some markers and just write in like big lettering 50th anniversary celebration. And that kind of just rolls all of Magic Kingdom into one big category, because the celebration is going to be in all of the parks. There's going to be stuff to do in all of them. However, Magic Kingdom is going to be gorgeous. They're having this huge fireworks show with lights that and projections that are going to light up the entire length of Main Street. So we are really excited about that. I think it's going to be cool. I'm bummed that I'm never going to see Happily Ever After, and I will continue saying that, but I am really excited that we'll be able to experience something none of us have together for the first time. So I'm just going to take my really cute blue mild liner, and on the back, just going to flip this over, and we're just going to do some fun fonts. Okay, so I just made like a really fun, cute little like written in sheet. It's nothing special. I could probably go in and put some Disney stickers in, but I really don't have like anything left or that like I feel like I need to put in. So we are going to stick this back in there, and now the new itinerary slip is done. So that brings us to the first schedule. So originally I had used these, and those are all gone. I don't have them anymore. I do have them in this one, however. So I'm gonna put them in, and then I'll have to like run and find the pen that goes with this, but I'm gonna use these ones, and I think I'm gonna use the different colored ones instead of using the ones that are all the same. I'm going to get one. So we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I need 7 pieces of paper. So that's 7 sheets right there. We've got our little book for our dates, and then I have my big mega book for the timestamps. And I'm just gonna work one day at a time. So Sunday is our plane arrival day, and our first Hollywood Studios day. So we're doing Hollywood Studios twice. I have some washi over here set aside, and for Hollywood Studios, I have these two. So I have one that's just Baby Bean with Baby Yoda, and then I have this one, which is Bean dressed up in all kinds of Star Wars attire. These are both washi from Sweeping Plans. Aixa, the girl that I mentioned briefly a few minutes ago, she's actually the one that creates these. I'll make sure to link her shop below for you guys so you can go ahead and check her out. All of the shops will be linked regardless, but Honeybee Shop no longer has any of this Disney stuff, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, for this itinerary, we're going to be using the Baby Yoda one, and I'll see, I think there's a green timestamp, so I'll be able to use that. So I'm going to pull Sundays out just to kind of give me a guideline. Again, this is, the itinerary is completely different, but it just helps give me something to look at because I really liked the way I did this last time. So yeah, and then I also want to get my, before I forget, I want to get my Disney stickers out. So this is my sticker book with all of my Disney stickers in it. For Star Wars, like I have a lot of different things somewhere in here. Yeah, right here. So these are super old. They're from a shop called Pretty Sheepy. But these have, so they get Disney Springs, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and then Hollywood Studios. So I want to make sure that I keep those out and accessible for me to use. And I believe I have some Star Wars stickers somewhere. So these are my Sweeping Plans stickers, and she's amazing. I think I have like 50 books of, not 50. 50 is an exaggeration, but I have a lot of books of hers. But she does a ton of Disney stuff. And I believe somewhere in here, if I can find it, is some Hollywood Studios, Star Wars type theming stickers. All right, cool. Here's some Baby Yoda. And these actually match the washi that I'm using. So we've got these, And then we've got Bean and a Baby Yoda Spirit jersey. We've got those. We've got this. We are ready to go. So let's do this. Okay, you guys, so I finally finished Sunday. It's okay. So it ended up being an extra page long just because the time frame that, you know, we're getting up. And I originally was like, okay, I don't need to put any of that in there. I'll just, you know, I'll just like write in, wake up, get ready, leave for Logan like I did before. But I was like, you know what? The way my brain has been lately, I kind of wanted to add all that into the time schedule. So it created a longer first day. But so we've got arrival in Hollywood Studios and waking up at 2 a.m. And, you know, I should probably write a.m. And then where it changes over, so I'll show you guys in a minute, just write p.m. Okay, so wake up at 2 a.m., get ready and pack the car, and then leave for the airport. The airport is about 45 minutes to an hour away from us, but we also you know, I'm including like parking at the park and go and taking the shuttle over. So I'm accruing for that time too. And then we're going to hang out and have breakfast there and, you know, have all the fun, you know, pre-Disney jitters. It's going to be great. And then it's also the twins' first flight. So we are flying through till 10:30, and that's when we arrive in Orlando, and we're going to catch the Magical Express to Pop. And then I'm hoping to arrive at Pop by noon, depending on what Magical Express looks like. You know, some days it's a ghost town and you get on the bus right away. And then other times there's like a massive long wait. So it's kind of up in the air right now, but this is my goal. And then this is kind of our schedule for Hollywood Studios. So we're definitely going to get on Hot Tower of Terror and Runaway Railway, Rock and Roller Coaster, and then shop Sunset Boulevard. Honestly, Sunset Boulevard is one of my favorite places to shop for merch just because they have such different stuff. And then we just continue, as I said, to the third sheet, and we're gonna grab dinner somewhere on Sunset or in the front portion of Hollywood Studios Park. And then of course, Hollywood Studios is gonna have this really amazing projection show lights type thing on Tower of Terror, and it's gonna look really cool, and I'd love to get some pictures there. And right now they are doing a show over Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and I would really love to see it if they're doing that still when we go, so that'll be great too. So that is day one. It sounds super busy, I know, but that's just what Disney life is like. So we're gonna pop this back in, and then we are going to just go to our next day. I'm going to pull Monday's schedule out from the previous trip. And Monday for us is Magic Kingdom Day, and I'm so excited. I have 2 Magic Kingdom washies here since we have 2 Magic Kingdom days. And for this one, I am going to be doing the Haunted Mansion theme, and I'm just like so excited because we're going to be doing Haunted Mansion this day. Now that I've picked my washi, I'm going to go ahead and pick out my timestamp slip and put you to time lapse and get started on Monday. All right, you guys, so I finished my Magic Kingdom day and I did this and I'm super frustrated with it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. So it's a mess. I had to white out a bunch of things. As I got like later on in the day, this wasn't planned out good. So originally the trip was supposed to be including my aunt and my uncle and my parents as well as my sister. But due to COVID and some health complications with my other family, it's just now turned into me and my husband and our 4 kids, which is fine. But some of the things that we had scheduled and routined out were based on everybody else with us. And now that I put the schedule together, I'm realizing for the 6 of us, it may not work. And I'm just like freaking out now. So I think I'm going to have to change some things around, and this sheet is probably going to have to get redone. I feel like I'm just planning this wrong because there's no way we should be squished for time. Fantasyland has a lot of things that we want to do. We basically want to hit almost every ride in there. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to fix this because this is not going to work. I think I need to change this schedule, and I just wasted like a bunch of stickers. So I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I am back and I redid my entire sheet. This way we have a little bit more time during the day and then we can break apart Fantasyland. So we can do a little bit of Fantasyland before our reservations and then a little bit more of Fantasyland after the reservations before getting ready for the fireworks show. So I've got pretty much our game plan down as close as it's going to get, along with the snacks that we want to have for that day. And it's looking pretty good. So that is going to be for Monday. So we're going to pop this in our book, finally. So now we have Sunday and Monday all taken care of. And now we're going to go on to Tuesday. So this is the old Tuesday. So we're going to just rip this one out, move that back off to the side. And we are going to get another sheet. And hopefully this day goes a little bit smoother. This is Epcot. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to go ahead and get my Tuesday sticker out, and I'm going to speed you guys up while I do this one. Oh, I almost forgot. I just want to show you what washi I'm using so you guys can see me stick this sticker down really quick. It's a little crooked, but it's okay. It'll do. So Epcot, yes, I have this foodie washi, and it's just a bunch of Mickey snacks and foods. And I thought that this would be good for the food and wine day. I don't really have like any Epcot stickers. I wish I had Figment because I'd use Figment, but I don't. So we're going to go ahead with this one. So I'm going to speed you guys up and you'll see me when the day is done. All right, you guys, so Epcot is done. That one was pretty easy. I know exactly what our plan is for that day, and we have the day to do it. We're just basically taking the first half of the day to enjoy the front of the park, and then the second half of the day is all about food and wine and World Showcase, and that's basically what I wrote down. I definitely know we're doing Spaceship Earth, Nemo, and Figment. Test track is a possibility depending on the wait time, but it tends to get really busy really fast. And then the back, I just wrote follow the food and, you know, shopping. And we are going to hit Frozen while we're out there. And I put Ratatouille as a question mark because who knows if we're going to be able to get a reservation or not for it. So, and then I just wrote like a couple of things that we really wanted to focus on for food. And then of course the new show at night, I want to make sure we get to see that too. So that was pretty easy. I knew exactly what we were doing and what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. So Epcot is done. So now we are on to Wednesday. And that's the last page that's actually in this book because the original trip was super short. So that one's going to come out and we're going to get a new sheet and we're going to do Wednesday for us for this trip. Now this trip's Wednesday is technically our down day. Now that doesn't mean that we're not doing things. It just means we're not going to be in a park. So our down day basically consists of swimming and Disney Springs. We were unable to get a Chef Mickey reservation for Monday morning. The only reservation we could get for Chef Mickey's was Wednesday at 11:50. So it's actually more of like a lunch for us than a breakfast. Technically, since it's before noon, I guess you could consider it a brunch. So what we're going to do in that regards is I don't want to reschedule it because the kids really like Chef Mickey's and the twins haven't done it yet. And it's super fun for all of us. So my plan is to just have like a quick like grab and go breakfast in the morning in the hotel room. I'll probably just run downstairs, grab some stuff from the little market and bring it up. And then we'll swim for a couple of hours and then we will take the bus over to Magic Kingdom and then grab the Skyliner over to the Contemporary. So that's my plan. I said Skyliner, I'm sorry, I meant the monorail. And then we'll take the monorail back to Magic Kingdom and then grab the bus from Magic Kingdom to Disney Springs if we can. So let's get it down. Okay, you guys, so Disney Springs is complete. Our down day is grab and go breakfast, swimming for a little bit, and then taking the bus and the monorail, so that'll be fun. And then brunch at Chef Mickey's, and then over to Disney Springs for shopping and eating, and more shopping and eating, and more shopping and eating. And then we have a dinner reservation at Raglan Road, which I am super excited about. I've been wanting to eat here for forever, and I cannot wait to try the gluten-free fish and chips. I'm just really excited for that one. We are halfway done now. I told you guys this is going to take a long time. Next up, we have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Thursday's Animal Kingdom, Friday back to Hollywood Studios, and then Saturday finishing up at Magic Kingdom and then home. So we're going to stick Wednesday, Disney Springs down day, into the book. And from here on out, I am just going to speed you guys up to finish the rest of the days. And then I'll come back at the end and kind of go through them with you. Okay, you guys, so it's actually the next day. So we left off on Wednesday, which was our down day at Disney Springs. So now we're just going to go ahead and get the next sheet. Move this out of the way. And today is Thursday, and we're going to be at Animal Kingdom. So we're going to be using, oops, I just have some paper left. We're going to be using some washi tape that's got like a leopard print on it. Let's get our Thursday sticker. So we have that. And I am just going to go ahead and speed you guys up and get right into it. So let's go. For this day, because we're focusing on Star Wars and Galaxy's Edge, I have this adorable washi tape that I showed you guys earlier from Sweet Bean Plans, and it's her little dog Bean in all of the different Star Wars get-ups. So we're going to be using that for our washi. So that is our Friday day, and it's like our last full day. And that brings us to Saturday, our going home day, and our last Magic Kingdom day. Sad face. Even just like planning it out and talking about our last day just makes me sad. And I'm not even there yet. So that's just how I work. So we're gonna take our last sticker for the day. And the washi tape that I'm gonna be using for this one is this adorable Sweet Bean Plans washi with the castle, the Disney World castle on it, and Bean is just saying yay with her Mickey ears and holding her balloons, and it's just really, really cute. I am going to speed you guys up again so we can finish this up and then move on. Okay, you guys, so I just finished my Magic Kingdom day. It's making me so sad, but the plan is get up, pack up, go drop our luggage off at Bell Services, and then have breakfast, and then we're gonna bus it to Magic Kingdom for another early entry day, and we are going to head straight to Tomorrowland and just focus on Tomorrowland and just shop Main Street a little bit before we head out. Also, probably before we even hit Buzz, take a couple of pictures in front of the castle before it gets too busy. So I want to make sure to try and do that too. So that is the plan. And then we take the bus back over to the hotel. I believe the pickup time is going to be somewhere around 12:30. Hopefully that's accurate. And then we just get the Tragical Express. That's what we call it, Tragical Express, because it's sad. Back to the airport. And then we're just going to have lunch at the airport cafeteria and then take the flight home at 4:30 and head home after that. So that is the end of the trip. So that is the end of the daily schedule, and that has made this book so much thicker. But yeah, that came out really, really cute. Next, we're going to be moving on to Fast Passes, advanced dining reservations, updating and editing and adding the food to the food and wine list, the snack list, and the souvenirs list. So these sections I am going to head into now. I am not going to take you step by step through those. I'm just going to speed you up and work on them, and then I will come back at the end when the book is finally complete and flip through the whole thing with you, and we'll be all done. All right, so let's go. Okay, you guys, I am finally done, and holy moly, it feels like that took forever. And I am so sorry. This video probably ended up being at least an hour long, but you had like a really nice special video to watch. And I really wanted to do not like over detailed, but as much detail as I possibly could to kind of help you guys when doing something like this. So I now have the book closed, and I'm going to take you through it, and then I'll show you, I'll kind of like point out what I just finished doing. So this is my cover page, and this is just my little stencil for the months. But this is like a little holder. I can put my ID in here or a credit card in here, something like that. And then we've got our first little divider and the introduction to the trip, October 17th to the 23rd, family vacation at Pop Century. And I think I just doubled that up. I just doubled that up. And then the back with all of the things. And then our monthly tab, which honestly, I haven't really even been keeping up on, but it started in May, and then June, and then July, which I should check these things off. So we finished our payments. We've been working on gift cards. I did make my final Amazon order. I think it was like the very end of July. I'm almost done with my ears, so I'll check it off. I did not buy a bathing suit. I still need to do that. And then like I have a list of everything that I wanted to buy. So we got everybody else suits, so I'm just going to check that off. We got our bottles, we got our fans. I decided against the cooling towels. We got our carriage, the coloring books, the headphones, the ears, ear Mickey. Okay, I'm working on that. And then, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I decided against that. So then we're in August, which is where we are now. I wrote down real IDs, but we ended up not needing to do that. So that was kind of like a nice little savings. And I did finally just order the magic bands. I'm going to leave that. And we selected our ADR'S, so that's all set. And on the back, I've got magic bands. We don't need to do that anymore. And I literally just finalized our food list. So, and then we've got September, start packing, make sure the trip is paid. It is, it's all set. And then any extras, head to the Dollar Tree, pick up like snacks and like all those kinds of things. Ponchos, meds, yep, snacks, and then confirm like the MDE with Amy. So just make sure that everything is good to go. I want to make sure that our family lists are like perfect, so that way when it comes to getting on Rise, like everything's all set up already. So I'll have her walk me through that. And then we've got October. So we've got all of the things arriving. I'm hoping that they send us our magic bands in October before our trip. And then the Magical Express slip will arrive, and just finish packing and head out. And that brings us to our trip details section with some fun dividers. This is the flight info. It's our home, our going there and home. So that brings us to our packing list section, and pretty much everything is written down. I have like our little outfits here. I have to go back in and finish Colin and Wyatt's. I actually need to go work on that this week and reorganize like their shirts and, you know, everything since we changed our days around. But that's that list. And then we have like the actual physical packing list. And I'm pretty sure I've got almost everything down. Whatever's not here, when I go to actually pack everything, I will, you know, I'm sure I'll remember at that time, like, oh, I forgot to write this down. Pretty much all of the essentials: shoes, shampoo, hair accessories, makeup, the outfits. And then we've got like the little stuff like the ears and the chargers and the electronics and sunscreen and snacks and meds and my planner and all those goodies, money, gift cards, that sort of thing. Then we get to the hotel info section, and this just lists the hotel that we're going to be at and some details on the hotel. And then that brings us to our daily schedule, which we worked on. And I kind of already gone through all this with you guys, but here's our days. So we've got the itinerary and the 50th, little markup Sunday, which is double doozy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. So came out really, really cute. I'm really happy with that. And then our fast passes, which I said was going to be left empty. And then our ADR'S, which I filled out. We only have 3 right now. Can you guys believe that? It's insane to me. Usually we have one, at least one for every day. I might go in and add one later on. We were debating on another restaurant, but just time-wise, we can't find something that we want. So for now, we just have the 3. And then we hop into the food and wine section, which took forever. So we have got Canada. There's a Joffrey's over there, and they have this like frozen lemon iced tea thing. It's called the tropical tea. It sounds delicious. And then the steak at Le Cellier. And you know what I meant to do? I meant to mark this gluten-free, so that way I know. So that's their mushroom fillet. And then Flavors of Fire has a s'mores whoopie pie that sounds really good. It's got like bacon on it and stuff. And then Hawaii, that stayed the same from prior, the Kahlua pork slider, and then the passion fruit cheesecake. I wrote down get with no nuts, but I actually don't have to worry about that now. We can get it with the nuts. And then an IPA for Dan. And then they have this sparkling wine, this like tropical sparkling wine. That sounds really good. So that's Hawaii. And then Germany, we've got the Schnickennudeln for my son and the apple strudel, which sounds delicious. And then the beer flight for my husband. Brewing, which is a new place. It's got the barbecue wings and the garlic wings. And then there's a cider flight, which includes a pumpkin cider. And I cannot wait to try that. So I'm excited for that. And then we've got the China Pavilion, which has these like chicken dumplings that I think the twins will really like. And then this mango bubble tea that me and my daughter want to try. And then we've got a bunch of other stuff. So we've got Japan has the chicken teriyaki buns for my husband and the twins. Shimmering Sips, they have like a flight of mimosa, and I am dying. Like I've seen everybody try it on YouTube, and I cannot wait to try it myself. Mac and Eats has a truffle mac and cheese that I want to try, and then a cowboy mac and cheese that look good to my husband. Then we're going to hit the Appleseed Orchard, which they have a beer flight and a cider flight, and then they have this frozen apple pie. Oh my God, it looks so good. So that's going to be on the list. And then we've got Hops and Barley. These are kind of just like extras. We may not necessarily do them, but Hops and Barley has a carrot cake that I might let my daughter cheat on a little for. And then Italy has a half moon ravioli and a grilled chicken ravioli for the twins and my son. And then there's a couple of other Joffrey's locations that have a cocoa cold brew. It's like a frozen mocha cold brew, and then a cinnamon chai tea. You can get them with alcohol or without. I get them without just so my kids can try it, but it all sounds so good. Like there's so many good drinks this year. Like it's crazy. And then this is the gluten-free separate list. So some of the things that were on there might be here just because they're gluten-free, but most of it is not. And this is basically for me and my daughter. So I promised her that I would focus on the gluten-free stuff and we could share them. Australia has a roasted lamb. I don't know if she will like this. This is more for me. It's a very unique dish. It's got sweet potato puree, a bushberry pea salad, and pistachio pomegranate gremolata on top. And to me, it sounds amazing. So, but then they also have a deconstructed pavlova that I think her and I would like. Brazil has a crispy pork belly. Oh, it comes with beans. I just said no beans. And then a Brazilian cheese bread. She like hates that she can't have bread, so I thought she might like to try that. The wings at Brewing are gluten-free. The steak at Canada is gluten-free. Earth Eats has an Impossible chili. My daughter likes chili. Flavors of Fire has another unique dish. It's a chimichurri steak with corn cake and pickled slaw with a cilantro aioli. I don't know if she will like that, but I'm hoping I can convince her to try it. Greece has just like legit like grilled cheese with pistachios and honey on top. I've seen videos of it and it just looks really different and unique. Kenya, oh my gosh, Tim Tracker showed a coffee barbecue beef with sweet potato and cornmeal pap with a slaw on top, and it looks so good. I really do think my daughter will like it. She might look at it and say this looks weird, but I think she might really like that. Lobster Landing has a baked lobster dip just served with chips. Delicious. I think my husband and I will like that. And then the Noodle Exchange has shrimp and coconut curry rice noodles with mushrooms and a Thai basil. It's kind of like a soup. I'm not sure if she will like it, so I'm kind of on the fence with this one. We may or may not check it out. And then the one that we're really looking forward to is the Swanky Saucy Swine. So they've got crispy barbecue pork rinds with a pimento cheese, and then this looked so good. It's a roasted porchetta with roasted potatoes and a lemon parsley salsa verde. I think my daughter and I are going to devour that dish. So obviously we're not going to get, to be truth be told, if we had the dining plan with all the snack credits, like, we'd be getting everything, but that's not the case. So clearly we're not going to be able to get everything on this. This is just everything that sounds good for us. So I wanted to make sure that I had everything down, so that way I could just open the book and be like, okay, this is where I know what we want to do. And there are a couple places where I know for sure that we're going to hit, like Brewing and the Saucy Swanky Swine. Those are some of the newer booths. And I know that I really want to hit Hawaii booth. So like, I definitely have my must-dos. Oh, in Canada for my daughter. So yeah. And then we hit into our snack section. So this was a sheet that I had already done. You got the cheeseburger egg rolls, egg roll cart, Dole Whips, some kind of like specialty, like 50th or Halloween treat. I have the giant Mickey donut on here, but I honestly don't know if they're doing them anymore, and my daughter can't have it, so we're probably going to skip that. We definitely want to try the blue green milk, and I promised my daughter she could spoil herself with a Mickey pretzel. And then I've got some take-home stuff that I want to hit. And I want to check out the Pop-Tarts in Toy Story at Woody's Lunchbox. They look delicious. And then this is the new list I just did. So spicy chicken waffle sandwich over at Sleepy Hollow, a Ronto wrap from my husband, Gideon's cookies. We want to hit Erin McKenna's bakery for my daughter. The Animal Kingdom has like this really unique grilled corn stand, and it's got like seasonings on it, and it's gluten-free, so I want to check that out. And then we are going to hit Nomad Lounge for the gluten-free churros. So that's our snack list, and I'm sorry if I'm talking super fast. I'm just really trying to wrap this video up. And then last but not least is the shopping and souvenirs section. Most of this is pretty much just like, you know, ideas for myself. I crossed off magic bands because they're kind of going obsolete, and we just ordered some new ones, so I don't think we need any when we get down there. But these are just a bunch of different things I want to try to find. Spirit jersey, Tinkerbell keychain, which apparently is impossible to find these days. Mickey ears, a new magnet, a Loungefly, maybe some Alex and Ani. Check out, maybe try and find some Ratatouille kitchen stuff. Winnie the Pooh mug and pouch in the UK Pavilion. So I was watching a video, and you know what? I just realized I forgot to add something to this list. But I was watching a video. I forget who it was. It might have been Jackie with Super Enthused, but someone found the most adorable Winnie the Pooh mug and pouch in the UK store. So I want to make sure that I try and find that. I question mark Jim Shore phone case, but I'm probably not going to do any of that. Star Wars and Baby Yoda stuff. Absolutely. I want to check out the Bath store in Disney Springs. I want to try and find a couple of art card pieces at the Art of Disney. Mugs. And I would love to try and see if the shop in Epcot still has charms that you can buy, like single charms, so I can use them for the shop. I don't know if I'm going to end up finding anything, but. And then for the kids, we've got wishables, treats, and shirts for the twins. And I know for sure that they want new emos. I'm just going to add that now because I know that they want that. And then for my daughter, and I also want to add Stitch Stuffy. And then Aiden. And then I also wrote down Halloween and 50th merch. And then I want to bring back my parents a couple of things since they're no longer going. I want to make sure I pick some stuff up for them. And the thing that I forgot to add was there is a shop in Epcot in the Japan Pavilion. And it's got like all kinds of cool, like kawaii, Hello Kitty, like all kinds of cool stuff, unique Japanese snacks and stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna, like, in the very bottom here, I'm just gonna add in Japan store, because I really would like to check that out too. And that brings us to the end. So these separate sections, it says sign. So this is actually a section for characters to sign, to do signatures at. I really don't know. I'm pretty sure they're not doing that. And I don't think that they're going to be bringing it back for the 50th. I wish that they were, but they are not. I have heard that at Chef Mickey's, you can put like your signature book at the end of the table and they might come by and sign it. I don't know if that was like a fluke thing that someone was able to do and they're not doing it anymore, or if they are still doing it, but I did leave a couple of pages in here for that just in case it was re-implemented. And then this very back section is memories. So I did take some of this paper out because it was just making the book too big. But this is for when I get home and I want to put in some photos and like, or maybe just like journal about the day. I don't really know what I want to do yet. I haven't decided. I might just journal and talk about the day. And then the note section. So basically if I need to add anything in, or if something comes up and I want to make a note about it while we're out. And then these are just these adorable little cards that I got from No White Space Stickers. They're actually like giant stickers, and I just placed them on a piece of paper and punched it. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to score an Animal Kingdom one. I don't know what happened, but I just don't have one here. But I have a picture of the Epcot map, and it says the day and the date that we were going to be at that park. And I just thought it was really, really cute to add that in. So stinking cute. And this is actually a Disneyland one. One day, guys, one day. So that is it. And that's the back cover. And I am finally done. You guys, it feels so good to finally have this book complete. It's super tedious and super detailed, and it just takes a really long time to work the details of a Disney trip out. And it's super time consuming. You know, I would love to hear like how you guys plan for your Disney trips. Do you use a planner like I do? If you do, what kind of planner do you use? How do you plan it? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear all of your ideas and thoughts and ways of working a Disney trip, because as you can see, it's super complicated stuff, especially when you are dealing with 4 kids. I actually did a video a while back with some tips and tricks on traveling with kids to Disney. If you guys didn't see it, I'll put a link in above in an iCard. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. So I am so excited to finally be going back. It's just been way too long. I hope you guys liked this video. Part 3 is finally done, and the Disney micro planner is finally complete. And I'm happy to breathe a sigh of relief for that. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you're not already subscribed, thank you for watching this incredibly long video. And I would love it if you hit the subscribe button down below to join the channel, so that way you don't miss any more future content and you get to see more fun stuff like this. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Happy planning and stay magical. Bye.